Yo, what's up, guys? Week 6 in the books. Another great week. Obviously, because I won. New poll up. Do you feel like there is a clear-cut favorite to win this thing, or is it absolutely up for grabs? Um, you'll see why I ask that later in the video, but I think it's up for grabs, guys. I'm not 100% sure who's the clear-cut favorite. There are some strong teams, stronger than others, but I don't think there's a complete clear cut. So that's why I cast my vote there. But let's get into week 6 recap. Big week 7 coming up, guys. As you can tell, I took down Austin 9-2-1. I predicted myself to lose. I didn't have the people playing all week, so I was happy with a 9-2-1 win. But it is Austin. And he still needs to do some stuff, but I'm happy. Great matchup outside of the matchup of the week. Heath and Brandon came down to the last day. It was fantastic. This right here was the deciding factor. 225, 224. If Brandon could have swung that, what do they tie? Pretty sure they do. But that's all it was right there, man. Right there, one little stat. And then free throw percentage was close. A lot of close stats, but Heath pulled it out 7-5-0. Sean came back, got a big win over Josh 9-3-0. Josh is struggling. He had a pretty good year last year, so I'm surprised. I definitely expect Josh to make some things happen. Cody with the upset of the week, 6-5-1 over Santana. And I know for a fact he didn't set his lineup Sunday. Don't know how many other days it was. But I know he didn't set on Sunday, but he had an absolute, 41% from 3 this week. That's phenomenal. And someone else had 40%. Yeah, Josh. 40% on the dot. And they put up good 3 numbers, 68 and 73. So that's really impressive. So, good win for Cody. I think that's his first of the year. Not 100% sure about that. Don't know if he's played Austin yet. But, big win over Santana. John, matchup of the week. It did not disappoint. John, big win, 9-1-2 over Mr. Number 1. Number 1 no more. Still number 1 in his division, though. But no longer number 1. Sean takes that role back over, I'm pretty sure. Yes, 45 wins. Victor's team didn't do bad. John's team just was that good this week. Trust me when I say that. It was that good. Interested to see if that can keep up. Like I said last week, I didn't think Heath's team would repeat what they did last week. And as you can tell, as we will tell, it wasn't as good as John's team. But let's move into week 7. No idea what matchup of the week is, guys. No clue. Trivia question coming up short. Promise. It'll be right on cue. Based off my power here. See what we got. We got John and Santana, Heath and Austin. Oh God. We're going to go Santana and John. Looking to see if Santana's team bounces back against the red hot John's team. Preseason number 1. Keep doing it, baby. Preseason number 1, making me look good. Yeah, he's made like 2 trades, but come on, preseason number 1. I guess I'll start with that matchup and the predicting it. Oh man. I think it's going to be a good matchup, but if John's team played like it did last week, it could get ugly. Real ugly. Got some bunch of 4s here for Santana. Can't see his bench. Bunch of 4s here, too. Got a 2. And Blake. It's going to be close. Firmly believe. I think John wins, but it's not by the nature that he won last week. I'm going to go 7-4-1. Santana drops 2 straight. Maybe 3 straight. I'm not for sure. No, I think it was just 2 straight. This will be 2 straight if he loses. Should be a good matchup, though. Then we got Brandon playing Sean. You would have thought by keeping it close with Heath last week the way he did, he had a really good week. Not the case. This should be good. Sean gets Draymond for 5 games, so that means Heath has big numbers this week. Whenever I get to his team, because he has most of the Golden State team. So I'm going to go with Sean, even though he's got Chris Paul for only 2 games. Draymond will make up those assists for sure. And I'm going to go in favor of Sean. Does he get a triple-double this week? I think Draymond notches one of those 5 games this week. Sean wins 8-4-0. Oh, okay. Here we go. Josh playing Cody. Big for both teams here. Cody can make it 2 straight, and Josh needs a rebound for sure. Needs to get back with it. He's without a few players, but God, nothing but force here. Can't see the bench. Giannis has only had 1 triple-double this year. See if it shows it on here in his recent games. Yeah, right there, 21, 10, 10. I think he gets a second this week against Atlanta. Maybe Portland. Not whenever he plays San Antonio, but in one of those Portland or Atlanta games, he gets a triple-double. And that's going to be the deciding factor, and Cody wins 7-5-0. If he can find how to set his lineup for a week. Yeah, already did that one. Moving on, Victor plays me. Good time for Victor. Yes, he just suffered his worst injury ever, losing Conley, but he has a spot on his IR. I got 3 people out. Got Jaleel out for 2 straight games. Yeah, Jaleel sucks. So, I mean, it's not like I'm losing much, but I just got too many outs, and I'm definitely not in any condition to be playing Victor's team right now. So this is good for Victor, losing Conley and coming off that loss last week. Good job, baby. So I think Victor wins pretty big here. Harden definitely needs to get a needs. I don't say needs. He's going to. He's having a phenomenal year. I think he gets one. Yeah, dinosaur. I think it's close to a skunk, honestly, but I don't think it will be. Definitely could be. But I think he wins 10-0. 10-2-0. Gets a big bounce back win. And definitely might take over the number 1 team again. Moving down to the last matchup. Oh, man. This is going to be bad, guys. We got rookie squad playing Heath. How many games does Russell Westbrook get? Just 3. But then Golden State players. He's also got, oh, yeah, there it is, KD. Oh, I think this is a blowout. I think it's a skunk. 12-0-0. No doubt about it. I would bet money on this that there's a skunk. I'm giving Austin a 0 chance of getting 1 category. And that leads me to this week's trivia question. When was the first ever skunk in the league's history? Not the most recent, but the first ever. And like I said, $15 to whoever answers it first, $5 to every correct answer after that, and $2 to me for every incorrect and no answer. I'll let this go on until midnight. And if for some reason you can't get it in by midnight, actually no, I'll go noon tomorrow. Noon tomorrow. Yeah. And what I'm looking for is the year that it happened, the 2 teams. I need team names, team owners, and also the score that it happened in. You know, like, was it a 12-0-0? Was it an 8-0-0? Was it a 10-0-0? Was it a 5-0-0? You know? Someone hook me up. Like I said, I need the year, the 2 team names, the 2 team owners, and the score. So that leads me to the trivia question. Good luck. $15 on the line, guys. But that's it for predicting week 7. Power rankings this week as we look at the standings. Don't need to go over them. First was John. Like I said, that team was fire this week. It was phenomenal. Second was Victor. I finally got one of the matchup of the weeks right. Because they both have the best teams this week. But John's team was just that good this week. Third was Sean. He was pretty far behind John, honestly, if you were to compare them. Fourth was Cody. Pretty surprising, man. Cody fourth, guys. What's going on here? Fifth was myself. Now, this is coming from 1 week from now, where Heath and Santana were both in the top 5 and not in the top 5 this week. And Cody was 8th last week. So this is where my poll question comes from. Like, yo, man, what's going on here, man? What's going on, man? Where these 2 teams go? 6th was Santana, though. 7th was Heath. 8th was Josh. 9th was Brandon. See, something you got to look at, man. Heath and Brandon were so close, but they just were 7th and 9th, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And 10th was Austin. Yeah, everyone knew that. Good luck to everyone in week 7. I'm thinking about when I get my schedule this Saturday, but plan on it a Tuesday. Us to go out to eat. It's either going to be a Bellacino's or a Peking House. I'm not paying. Also, when we meet, we'll be talking about the Christmas bonus and other things. So it's important that you show up if you want your opinion heard. And we can talk trades, guys. Come on, man. Come on. I'm trying to trade. My team's butt. But anyways, I'm going to go eat. Everyone have a great week besides Victor. But catch you guys. Good luck on trivia.